Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am bringing you an affordable, sorry my camera's messed up, an affordable beginner startup kit. I don't know what I'm going to name this video. Obviously you already know because you're watching it, so I figured out something. What I want you to take from this video is, you don't have to have the most expensive things in this world to do what everybody you see on YouTube is doing. You don't have to have a $95 contour kit. You don't have to have $85 highlighting powders. You don't have to have $44 mascaras. You can, if you are beginning yourself, or if you are wanting to go out for your daughter, your granddaughter, your niece, your cousin, or whoever, and get make a starter kit of makeup, this is what you need. You can take away from this everything that this list of stuff that I used. You can add to this list of stuff I used. But everything I used in this video is from one brand. And the reason why I did one brand, which is e.l.f., is because I am so in love with this brand. It is ridiculous. This brand of makeup is so high quality but so affordable. This brand keeps it real with drugstore prices. Whenever somebody says drugstore prices, I still think of $5, $7 or under. This brand keeps it at that, if not lower than $5 or $7. The most expensive thing I used in this tutorial was this $10 palette. Like I said, do not cut this brand short. It is a wonderful makeup. For cheap prices, it is a great place to build a starter kit. It is a great place, even if you are not new to makeup at all, you will love e.l.f. I love e.l.f. I just think they make incredible products. I cannot praise them enough. I love them. And like I said, I want you to take out of this a good place to start to build a makeup collection as a starter kit, whether you are a pro or a beginner. All of these things are great things, and I keep repeating myself, but I am just so in love with this brand. And I was thinking to myself the other day, I've got all this e.l.f. stuff. It's such a great brand. I'm going to put together just a full face of makeup, which is what I'm wearing here, with this one brand. That way someone who's just starting out, who are scared and don't want to spend a whole lot of money, can see what you use, see that it can be affordable, and either get it on the website or go out to their local Walmart, Rite Aid, CVS, Walgreens, whoever sells it around you, and pick it up. So if you want to see how to get this affordable makeup look, then just keep watching. And always remember, like this video if you liked it, and if you haven't subscribed, please do that now, or do it on your way out before you leave, so you don't miss any more of my videos, because I did a e.l.f. haul and I'm thinking about doing a whole brand review video, so you don't want to miss that. So make sure and subscribe and comment down below on what your favorite e.l.f. products are. I would love to know. So without further ado, and if I will stop babbling now, here's how to get this makeup look. Thanks guys. Okay guys, so let's get started. I have a bunch of stuff lined out in front of me here, and I'm sorry if my camera, I seem a little crooked. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, I have washed my face and moisturized my face. I have so many products here. Most I'm going to use, but I also have just like a couple alternatives that you could use from the e.l.f. brand as well. If you could see the plethora of stuff I have in front of me, your mouth would probably hang open. And this doesn't even begin to touch the surface of all the e.l.f. stuff I have. Anyway, moving on. I am going to use the e.l.f. Poreless Face Primer. I just put this just a little bit on my fingers and put this just where I need it on my face. I don't put it everywhere. I don't put primer everywhere. You don't even have to use primer if you don't want to. Now, I am going to be using the Flawless Finish Foundation. You can also use, this is more full coverage and heavy. If you want like a lighter weight, dewier, you know, serum type foundation, they have the foundation serum. I use the Fair Light in the serum, and I use Porcelain in the foundation, in the Flawless Finish Foundation. I'm going to put one pump on my hand and see how far that takes us. I do like a fuller coverage foundation, but I need more. Where did I put it? I mean, I don't have to have, you know, doll face skin. I'm never going to have that. And you'll have to pardon my hair. I just did this to get it out my way. Okay, I'm going to go in with the buffing brush. The only thing I wish e.l.f. would have done is kept the names on the brushes, because the names are only on the sleeve. But like in some of the older brushes that has like Complexion brush here, on the newer ones, it's not there. So I'm just going to take this brush. I absolutely love e.l.f. I can't stress that enough. It is very, very, very high quality makeup for so inexpensive. Oh my gosh, like it is so inexpensive for this makeup. I mean, like this foundation was $6, you know? And the brushes, $6 and $10, or $6 and $3, you know, it's craziness to me. Add just a little bit more. Not a ton, but a little bit. Always make sure to go down your neck. This video is probably going to be long, guys, because this is, you know, like a beginner's guide. You know, quick, effortless makeup. It's a good idea for, like, if you're wanting a kit, to put a kit together, whether it be for yourself and you're just starting to get into makeup, for a daughter, a niece, a granddaughter, you know. That's kind of what I wanted this video to be about, is you could see me apply it so you would know how to do it. And, you know, you could get some really good ideas for an affordable kit. I mean, affordable kit. Can't get no better than that. Alright, now we're going to go on to, I wanted to tell you before I get too far into this. They also have an hydrating under eye primer that you can use. Here is an eye refresh. It's just like a roller ball. That feels so good. I use this every morning when I wake up, get ready for work. I use that. And they also have a wrinkle filler. It's just kind of like a rubber tip. It comes out kind of like a lip gloss, and you just put it anywhere you want to fill wrinkles. Then I'm going to go in with just their concealer. I believe this is $1 in light beige. Light beige. I probably could have went lighter on the concealer, like a lighter shade, but I wasn't sure. You know, and you don't have to do every step that I'm doing. You can customize this to how you want to do it. You know, if you don't want to highlight all over your face, don't highlight all over your face. I am going to take, and if you are one that likes to do your makeup with a sponge, I don't know of an e.l.f. one yet. There might be one online, but this is the Real Techniques, and it's like $5.99 at Walmart, Ulta, blah, blah, blah. This is the e.l.f. Point-In Foundation Brush. My cat is getting on me again. I'm just going to take that, tap that concealer in. This concealer is not completely full coverage, but it does do a decent job at, you know, the dark circles and veins and all of that good stuff. Alright, and then I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. This is like $3, I think. This is the second one I've been through. I've already got a backup waiting on me. Yes, and I'm going to go in with the Flawless Concealer Brush. I use this all day, every day, and that's why the letters are coming off of it. I'm going to just get a little bit in my cap here, and you don't need a lot of this. Get a little bit of this, run it under your eyes, and then I take it over those places I have pores and just kind of buff it in. This stuff gets rid of your pores like nobody's business. Or it does for me anyway. Just underneath the eye. And then I'll take just a little bit of that and go over the pores in my nose as well. And, you know, just spread it on out. Spread it on out. Alrighty, and now, let me see if I can fix you guys. I just feel like I am just so crooked. There we go. Sorry about the camera moving, but I would rather not be crooked. Now I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. And the Complexion brush. It is just like a narrow, fluffy brush. Get some in the lid here, and I'm just going to set my face. You don't need a ton of powder when you're setting your face, because the more powder you put on, the cakier your look. So I just do a dusting over my face and kind of pounce it in, and then I go back over and just dust over to get rid of any excess that was on there. The only thing I will say about this powder is that it is very, very messy. As you can see, it just everywhere. Alrighty. I'm going to go in to the contour palette. If I can open it. I have no nails, so it's hard. To the contour palette. And with this e.l.f. blush brush, I absolutely love this brush. Sorry, I have an itch. For underneath the eyes. I'm going to grab a mixture of the whitish or beigeish and the yellowish. More of the beige than anything. Pop that underneath my... See how much brighter that is? You can run a tad bit down your nose if you want to. All those places that we highlighted. Okay, and now I'm going to take, this is the blending brush. I cannot remember the names. I will put the names down below. But the blending brush, and I am going to mix the two contour shades together. Just swish it in there and mix it up. Now, for a beginner, you do not have to contour, highlight, any of that. You do not have to do that. I'm just showing you while I'm here in case you wanted to. Am I a makeup artist? No. Taking that blending brush and around the hairline just a tiny bit, because we're going to go back up and bronze. We just want to go ahead and get a little bit of definition here. Nothing too crazy. And I'm going to take some underneath that jaw and get rid of that gobble that I have. The only thing with contouring is you really want to make sure you blend it out. Really blend it out. Now I'm going to go in with the bronzer palette. And what I'm really going to do is, because where these shades are so cool toned, there's a couple warmer tones in there. This one is shiny. Because of my skin tone, I can really get away with any of them. So what I just do is I do that. Kind of go over all of them. And put that at the hairline. And adding a little bit of warmth to the face. Not nothing drastic. Go back over that contour to help blend it out. And I take a little bit down my nose because I like the center of my face. I don't like the center of my face to be completely white. Okay, now I'm going to go back into that contour palette. For some reason, this is the hardest palette for me to open. I have to get a tool to open it with. I don't know why. Back into that contour palette, I'm going to take the contour brush, which looks like this. And again, mixing the shades. I'm just taking it very lightly down the sides of my nose. Again, this is not something you have to do as a beginner. I'm just showing you your options. Make sure to really blend that out. I'm going to take, this is the powder brush. It's like a flat, round brush. Okay, what I'm going to do is now I'm going to go back into that high definition powder. I'm going to put some in the cap. I mean, if you could just see all the powder. But that's the thing with loose powders. Every one of them does it. I'm going to take that contour brush and dip it down in that powder. And again, as a beginner, you don't have to do this. I am just showing you the technique to do it. If you wanted to. I want to really, the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to show you that even e.l.f. has high quality makeup, that you can do all those big looks that you can do with Kevin Aquan and Anastasia Beverly Hills and all that. You can do it with e.l.f. too. I mean, you know, you don't have to go out and spend $3,000 on makeup. You can afford products that will do the exact same thing. Now for blush, I am going to be using, and I did not get my stipple brush. Please hold. There it is. So sorry. I'm going to be using this Crèam blush in Peach Perfection. But they have blush palettes like this that you can use. They have single blushes that you can use. This one is in Mellow Mauve. This, a lot of people say, reminds them of NARS Orgasm. Right there it is. Very, very pretty blush. Very just like everyday throw it on blush. But they do have different blush types, not just one type. But today I'm going to be using the e.l.f. stipple brush. Swirl it in there. I'm going to take a little bit off on the back of my hand because you can always add, but you can't take away. And very lightly, gonna add that to my cheek. And I also want you guys to know that for whatever reason, this stuff comes off a lot more harsh on camera than it really is in person. Right now I look like a clown. Honest to God, in person, I do not look like a clown. You can use this and then top it with something, whatever you want to do. I'm going to take that powder brush and go over that just a little bit, and then I'm going to take this complexion brush and go ahead and dust away that powder that we kind of baked with. And now I'm going, sorry guys, I have an itch. Every time I put makeup on, it just me to death. Now, this is their highlighting palette. Absolutely love this palette. I'm going to be taking the blush brush again. Which one do I want to use? Let's take like this taupey shade here. And this goes just there. It's just a very subtle highlight, but you do get some glow. It's not like a landing strip on your face or nothing, which, you know, a lot of people like, and a lot of people think you have to have. You don't have to have it. I am sorry, I'm not picking my nose, I swear. And you know what? I forgot to dust that powder off. I'm going to take a little bit of this peachy color too up here on top. And just add that. So pretty. So pretty. Okay. Oh my God, I can tell you right now. Get that itch and blend this out. Alrighty. Now, for eyes. I am yeah, I think I know what I want to do. This is the like super duper need to get some. This was $1, I believe. I mean, I think the most expensive thing they have is like $10. I mean, like, for real. Then I'm going to take my finger. And something just fell off my desk. And blend that in. And you can take any powder you want to. I'm just going to take that high definition under eye setting powder and that concealer brush again. Get a little bit and just set that primer. Not nothing crazy, just set the primer. Again, you do not have to do this, but it will make your eyeshadow last longer, like if you're going to work something like that. For brows, I just actually did a haul of most of the e.l.f. stuff that I'm using. I don't know if it'll be up before or after this, but I talked about these brow products in that haul, and now I'm showing them to you again. I am going to use Taupe on the inner part of my brows. I really could probably get by with using Taupe all over, but I definitely do like it on the inner part of my brows. Comb through so it looks all natural. And then I'm going to take natural or neutral brown and fill in the rest. And I'm telling you, these make it so easy to do your brows. I'm absolutely in love with these pencils. The staying power is not that great. Like, you're not going to be able to rock this for, 14 hours or anything. But, I mean, it does the trick, and it's pretty stinking good. I will say that they do have a powder version if you like powders more. It comes with a little brush. It comes with a wax and a powder, a colored wax and a powder. Wax and powder. If you prefer powder, they do have that as well. I think that was like $2 or $3. These were $2 a piece. I mean, for real, for real. First thing I'm going to go in with for my eyes is the e.l.f. Smudge Pot in Crusin Chic. Crusin Chic. And I am going to go in with this eyeliner brush from the dollar section of e.l.f. And we're going to put this on the eyelid. These are so soft and creamy. If I'm not mistaken, these are $1 or $2. I'm not going to take it all the way up to the crease because you don't want this in your crease. You're going to blend it into it in just a minute. So don't put it all the way up to your crease. Then I'm going to go in with the bronzer palette. And that e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm going to take this cooler, lighter shade down here and run that in my crease and buff out that Crèam smudge pot. We're going to do a simple eye look, nothing too heavy. Then I'm going to take the Dome eyeshadow brush, also from the dollar line, and go into that little bit darker shade up top. I'm going to run that in my crease to darken it up and warm it up just a little bit. Again, nothing too drastic, nothing too heavy. Okay, then I'm going to go into the e.l.f. Prism eyeshadow palette. This was $10. But guys, look at this. I mean, like for real, insane. And I'm going to take this color right here on that little domed eyeshadow brush, very lightly, and take that on the outer corner. And I'm going to turn that brush over, and I'm going to grab like this rosy goldy color here and put that on the inner corner to lighten it up just a little bit. We put that smudge pot down mainly to give us a base for these shimmery shades to stick to. One more step, I promise. Back in with that concealer brush and any one of the bronzers, whichever one your heart desires, just to blend one more time, make everything look seamless. Done with that. Oh, brow bone highlight. So sorry. I'm going to go in with this very in shade. Now, if you can see, that is a super white shade. Super white. But if you go lightly, you can get by with it. Very lightly, under the brow bone, then take your finger and blend it out. Right, like that. Blend it out with your finger and bring it down. And then on the inner corner. I like to take my finger with that inner corner highlight because it gets it real good. Perfect. Now, you can do eyeliner if you want to. I have the black one, I have the brown one, but since we're going a little bit more natural, and we'll go with the brown one, I'm not doing anything extravagant. I don't ever really do eyeliner anyway. I'm doing it for the sake of this video. That is it. And hope that I don't screw it up. I'm taking the brown. This is just brown. And this is the angled eyeliner brush. It's got that really cool angle to it. And it really does make it easier to apply. I can't get that one spot. And I'm doing the tiniest wing ever. And I really like to use brown eyeliner because it adds the definition to your eye without being like, whoa. again, a super small wing. And even when I do a small wing, I mess it up. That's why I do not do eyeliner. If you want a beginner video on eyeliner, you need to go somewhere else. Just saying. I'm going to throw a little bit on the lower lash line, just to add something down there. I don't know why I got stopped up all of a sudden. I feel all nasally. And mascara. Now, I'm not going to do lashes for this video. I'm not going to do it. But if you want to, e.l.f. does have lashes. Are they the best lashes? This is one time when it's going to hurt me to say no. e.l.f. dropped the ball on this one. Are they workable? Yes, they're workable. You can use them for like the one night out. If you're just going out for the night, you can trim these down, make them fit to you, and it'll work. But no, they're not the best lashes. My favorite lashes are e.l.f. lashes or the Eyeliner lashes. So, just throwing that out there. Like I said, I wanted to give you ideas, show you what there is out there. This is the 3-in-1 Mascara Lengthen, Define, and Volume. It's got a really weird little ball-tipped wand. But I don't hate this mascara. Is it the best mascara I've ever used? No. But I also don't hate it. This mascara, I think, was like $2, $3. I don't know what it is, but I can't talk and put mascara on. So sorry. And I know you're not supposed to do recurl after you put mascara on because you can rip eyelashes out, but I do. Because my lashes need help to curl and stay curled. Ow. Another beginner tip, don't pinch your eyelid. I don't know if anybody needs told that, but in case somebody does, don't pinch your eyelid. Because it hurts. And then down on the bottom. Alrighty then, there is that. Now, for lips, lastly, I am going to use the matte lip color in Natural. Just look like that. It's a little bit fatter than a lip liner, but this is the combo that I use. And even though these say matte, these are creamy. These are nice. And then Sorry, my cat was looking at me. Then I'm going to use the e.l.f. Moisturizing Lipstick in Southern Belle. And that, my loves, I want to tell you something. These taste amazing. There's a very sweet taste with these. Anyway, that is a full face with some of the, like, the more contoury, highlighty brows, everything, all from one super affordable brand, e.l.f. e.l.f. has amazing things. Get on their website. Go to your local Walmart. Walmart, my CVS, I know some Walgreens. I don't know if Target, because I don't have a Target around me. All kinds of places sell e.l.f. Don't discredit it. Don't just walk past it thinking, oh, okay, $2 for an eyeshadow or $2 for a blush. It can't be good. Yes, it can. Matter of fact, it's fabulous. So, just putting that out there. Check e.l.f. out. You can make yourself a really good starter makeup kit, an everyday makeup kit. Great for your daughter, your granddaughter, your niece. Or, you know, if you're just wanting, if you're older even, and you're wanting to dip your toes in the makeup water, this is a wonderful brand to start with. Wonderful brand. I wouldn't even, this is not a starter brand for me. The only reason why I'm considering this as the starter brand is because it is so affordable. These have, e.l.f. has very high quality makeup that is really good makeup for really cheap. I mean, gosh, guys, I can't stress that enough. I absolutely love e.l.f. I want to say it's probably my favorite brand, e.l.f. and Wet n Wild, as far as drugstore. Yeah, Revlon and L'Oreal and all that, but I am talking like still affordable drugstore prices makeup. Drugstore brands here lately have been climbing in prices. e.l.f. and Wet n Wild still keeps it real, still keeps it drugstore. And so that's why I say one of those two is probably going to be my favorite drugstore brand, because they are still keeping it real, they are still keeping it drugstore prices, but yet very high quality makeup, especially e.l.f. So I'm going to quit babbling. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.